There's some habits to teach you. I know. You'll get them. I'll make sure. You know, you're getting to know me anyway.
I know.
I'm pretty.
My mama.
Pretty tight on that.
My mama gave me some words at halftime.
She did. You have to meet your mom.
Oh yeah. You gotta try her lumpia.
You haven't, huh?
You gotta try her lumpia.
Bring it.
Egg rolls. I will.
Tell her to bring it to practice.
I will. I was actually gonna have her buy pizza.
Welcome to the post-game press conference. We're here with our winning coach, Coach Tim Cohn, as well as the best player of the game, Jamie Malonzo. Jamie, prior to coming into this game, you're averaging 37% on the arc. You put that up to 42% right now. I know you love your dunks and the fans love it as well, but how important is it for you to continuously develop and polish that outside game to have a more complete package for Ginebra?
Yeah, I knew once we got traded, we traded away a couple great shooters, and you saw them tonight shooting the threes. So I knew I had to step it up behind the arc, and that's something I've been trying to be more consistent with. Just taking better shots, taking better shots within the offense. And yeah, so just those were sort of one of my key points going into this season. So it's been paying off for me.
A few games ago, Coach Tim, together with Maya, Coach Tim, you described Maya and Jamie as quote unquote the weak links, and you said there was no offense to that. No. You guys have to take that positively still. But where do you think you're at with your offense, especially knowing that Ginebra tweaked its offensive system mid-conference?
I've just been trying to find my spots. I've been trying to find my spots within the offense and just, continue to buy into what we're doing over here at Ginebra. We have a bunch of great players. So, I want to do more of sort of getting everyone else involved in finding my spot and just playing together with the team. So.
Coach Tim, Jamie is the best local scorer right now for Ginebra, averaging at around 13 points. Your thoughts about his game so far?
We were just talking about it before the thing, but let me explain that again. That weak link, you're going to get me in trouble with that weak link thing. Again, it's the idea that what he's talking about. He's still trying to find his way through what we were doing offensively and defensively. If you want to talk to me about something tonight, I'm going to talk about the defense and not the offense. But it's just really knowledge of what we do. I mean, he's so skilled. Any mistake he does. He makes up, 10 over just from his hustle and desire and blocking shots and running the floor and rebounding and flying all over the place. But he's still learning what we're doing. And it's frustrating for him and oftentimes frustrating for me and everybody, because we want to be a tight team in what we're doing. But we're working towards that. And so I've been real proud of, you always got to measure your players by how they come to work, what they do at work time. And, I measure Jamie not so much by what he does in the game. I measure him every day, what he's doing every day. And he comes in and does the work literally every day. And he comes out and works hard. Maya does too. And so that's not something we don't have to worry about. So it's just what you're seeing in the game is a byproduct of what he's doing day to day in terms of his approach to the practice.
Coach, one game down, one more to go to complete the task of getting that second spot, that twice to beat advantage. How much importance does the team put into getting that second spot?
You want to answer that? You want me? Who's supposed to answer it? Me? Not too much at this point. I mean, yes, we're conscious of it, and it's a goal of ours. But we're really just trying to approach each game and play each game, and the same at practice. Just trying to, get better at what we're doing, and it's new to a lot of it's new to a lot of the players what we're doing. So it's a process. So we're more focused on the process than the goal itself. And Right now, we don't control our destiny. We have to have Magnolia lose, I guess, to rain or shine, and we have to win for us to get the top two. So we're not even going to focus on top two at this point because we don't have any control over it. We opened the door last game when we lost to NLEX, and Magnolia has stormed through that door, obviously from winning that first game today. So like I said, we have no control over that. So we want to control the things we control, and that's the process of the day-to-day getting better. I know it's boring, but that's the way we try to approach it.
All right. At this point, we open the floor to our friends from the press.
In terms of improve against your former team this game?
I think I have more of a little more motivation in this game. Those are familiar faces, and yeah, I just wanted to, show a little bit something, to all my old friends, old coaches, old management, and yeah, a little extra motivation.
That's such a natural thing for a player. And I tell you, look at Arvin. Look at the way Arvin played. Arvin was unbelievable tonight. And, we got 8 guys on the other side that were played for us. And they were motivated, no doubt about it. And we just kind of outlasted them. But I mean, that's a natural thing. If Jamie's not feeling that way, then he's kind of weird. He's like stone cold. But so, and that's the same on both sides. Even from a coaching standpoint too, you want to beat your ex-coaches. I mean, your ex-teams. You can go, get out of here. Now I can really talk the truth about him when he did it.
Yeah, be honest, coach.
This win set the stage for your coaching match with Coach Alvin Ayo.
I guess. I mean, it's not something that I really thought about. I mean, I've been in the league for 31 years, so I've been, a lot of times playing against great coaches. I coach. It seems like I coach against great coaches every night. So, Alden is one of those great coaches. So that's the way I approach it. It's not like, like I have anything to prove or show against him. Just we're going to go out there and it has very little to do between him and I. The players on the court decide it. So it's not really a focus of mine. I mean, literally, I've never even given it any thought whatsoever until you just said it. So, but they're playing well. And up until their last game when they had an issue, and I thought he did a great job addressing that issue. You just can't have guys miss practices. Practices are sacred. And if they are, then you need to have repercussions. And so, I'm on his side totally in what he did. And I'm sure that's going to motivate them coming into Wednesday's game, especially Miller himself. He'll be motivated to show. And I think that tells that team that they're going to be on their toes. So discipline is everything in basketball, in winning basketball. Discipline is everything in winning basketball. So, like I said, I'm fully in his corner on that, but I know they're going to be highly motivated. We're just happy to still have something to fight for at this point. And then we'll hopefully come out with a win, and then we'll cheer for Yang and cheer against our sister team. If that's the case, we'll be cheering loudly against our sister team if we're able to Converge on Wednesday, because they play on Friday, right? Magnolia and Morocco, they play Friday, right? No, Magnolia and Rain or Shine play on Friday.
Coach, about Stanley, he's playing well in the past few minutes.
Oh yes, I came in here thinking about that, but I got locked in on Jamie. I was going to say that I think Stanley was the one that turned the whole game. Thank you for thinking about him. I thought he turned the whole game on its axis. They were dictating what they wanted to do, and he came out and played, used his full athleticism and speed and quickness to really get at Bullock. And I thought that kind of changed the tempo of the game. And, we did it originally just to give Scotty a break for a few possessions because Scotty was getting worn down and having to guard Bullock the whole time. And so, but then Stanley did such a tremendous job. We just left him out there and did it. And so, you can tell, he looks quicker on the floor. This was basically a back-to-back game. We played Friday and had to turn around and play Sunday. So he recovered well. So, yes, things are certainly progressing for Stanley. And it's really, really good for us to have that coming into the playoffs. We don't know what's going to happen to Nards. Nards had a pretty severe injury. And we don't know how long that's going to take at this point, but it looked really bad. Even at halftime when we went and checked on him, he was in a lot of pain. So having Stanley, stepping up, that's huge for us. Huge. He's a impact player. He turns games around, either defensively or offensively with his great athleticism when he has it. And it looks like he's getting it back. Thanks for asking me that question. I really wanted to say something about Stanley. I'm going to put it, here. Oh, it slipped all the way down. It was up here.